Alright, so welcome back to my channel, you guys. I do have the review on the new Fenty Beauty Stalk'r bronzer, and I know everyone's so excited because, like I told you guys before, when I first saw it, I literally screamed. I was like, Fenty, you came out with bronzers? Okay. And to be honest, you guys, this video almost didn't happen because when I went in store yesterday and I saw it in person, the two darker shades, one was too red for me and one didn't show up on my skin like that. And I didn't have any foundation or anything on my skin. It was just my bare skin. And at first I was like, I don't think I want to do a video on it because I kind of feel like I know what will happen. But everybody on Instagram and YouTube was like, Chi-Chi, like, you need to do this video. You have to do this video. So I went ahead and picked it up for you guys, and I did get the shade Coco Naughty. And the reason why I picked this up is because I feel like this will match my skin tone a little bit more than the other shade, which I will talk about a little bit later on. But I do want to see what this looks like with foundation, concealer, powder, and all the good stuff. And I promise you guys, I'll be very honest in this video. So if you want to come in and see what my thoughts are, then go ahead and keep on watching. So I already do have foundation on, and I use a Fenty Beauty foundation in the shade 420. You guys have seen this on my channel a lot at this point. But I want to use all Fenty products today, so I do have this on. And for concealer, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty concealer in the shade 410. I'm looking going to speed through this part because you guys have seen this before on my channel. It's nothing new at all. So let me quickly apply this underneath my eyes. And to blend it out, I'm using my Rimmel sponge, which is a drugstore sponge, you guys. And this is so freaking good. If you've seen it in stores, make sure you go ahead and pick this up. I'm just going to blend this into my skin. And I feel like the foundation and the concealer kind of work together because the foundation is very, very matte, whereas the concealer is a little bit more hydrated underneath the eyes and on the skin. And one thing I do want to mention, when it came to the foundation, it used to be so patchy on my nose and on my chin. I don't know what the issue was, but I started using the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. And with the foundation, you guys, it looks so good on my skin. Like, it doesn't look patchy at all. So I want to mention that because I know a lot of people have some issues with this. And if you're looking for a good solution, I do recommend that primer. Now, to set my under eyes, I always use my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder. You guys know, like, it's the only thing I use underneath my eyes. But when it comes to set my face, I use the Fenty Beauty powder in the shade Honey. I used to bake with this, you guys, but I noticed it was a little bit too heavy for my under eyes. But as an all-over face powder, it is really, really good. And for the sake of today's video, I'm not going to bake. I'm just going to press the powder into my skin. Slide like this, toe like this. Please don't do your toes like this, huh? Then I take some of the Fenty Beauty powder, and I really don't put a lot on my face, just a light layer. And I kind of just swirl it on my skin. So now, moving on to the fun stuff, I do have the Fenty Beauty bronzer, of course, in the shade Coco Naughty, and I think I paid about $30. Let me see. I paid $30 plus tax, which was $32.17. So it's kind of like the normal range when it comes to bronzers. But I do want to see what it looks like in the inside. I can get it open. Now, y'all, the packaging. This is so pretty. Like, in person, I don't know what I thought, but I don't know, for some reason it didn't look like this in the stores, or at least I didn't look at the packaging, but looking at it now, this is very, very pretty. So when you open it up, this is what it looks like. And the shade actually looks a lot better now that I'm looking at like a natural, more light, because you guys know how Sephora light is. It's a little bit different. You can't really tell what the shades are in there. But looking at it in front of my lights, I feel like it looks a whole lot deeper than what I thought originally. So really quickly, you guys, let me read the claims on the back of the box. It claims to be an instant sun-soaked glow that lasts. That seems like a tongue twister. Sun-soaked glow that lasts. It's also blendable, buildable, and also transfer resistant. So I like those words that I'm hearing. Now for the brush that I'm using the e.l.f. complexion brush. This is my favorite brush when it comes to bronzer. I like how soft it is, and it just looks really good on the skin once I apply my bronzer. So y'all, I'm low-key excited. I hope it looks a lot better than it did in the store, because in the store it didn't look that good on my skin. Okay, so with this, you don't need a lot of product, because once you dip into this, you guys, it picks up a lot of product. And I kind of want to start slow to see what it looks like on my skin. Okay. Wait. Hold on. I get so excited when it comes to makeup, you guys. But did you see what that did on my skin? Like, look at my cheek and look at my skin tone right here. It is bringing everything together. Hold on. Let me try this again. Give me a second. Because I got way too excited, but let me try this one more time on my skin. Y'all see what I'm seeing, okay? Because it's adding some bronze, a little bit of red, but not too much red. And in person, when I tried this in Sephora, you guys, it did not look like this at all. Like, it didn't show up on my skin. So I'm low-key shocked right now. Hold up. So let me try it on the other side to see if it does the same exact thing. I'm gonna put a little bit on my cheeks. Hopefully y'all can see it from this angle. Y'all. And to think that I almost didn't buy this bronzer. Wait a minute. Like, it is actually showing up on my skin, you guys. Like, I am kind of like lost for words right now because I was not impressed. Yesterday when I tried it in store, I didn't have any makeup on. So that's probably the reason why. But with foundation and everything, y'all, like, this looks so good on my skin. And I'm also going to put some on my forehead, of course. And the reason why I am so in love with this shade is because it is not too red. When it comes to bronzers, I feel like a lot of times they're a little bit too red for my skin. But this shade is a very nice brown, deep shade on my skin. Like, I am so happy I went ahead and bought it. And it's also blending really nicely on my skin. Like, you don't have to build it up too much. It's very pigmented and whatnot. I'm just so, like, lost for words, honestly, you guys. I've never been like this before. Like, I just didn't think it would work on my skin. I just didn't think it would show up at all. And to see what it looks like on camera and in person, it is absolutely beautiful. So I'd like to take a moment and apologize to Fenty because I don't know why I doubted you guys. I really just doubted y'all and just didn't think this would work on my skin, and y'all really came through. So I'm sorry. My fault. I'm really sorry. But let me stop applying so much on my skin because I could keep doing this all day long. So what I'm going to do now is finish up the rest of my face off camera, come back with some swatches and comparisons for you guys and whatnot. And yeah, I'll tell you guys my final thoughts. All right, so moving on to my final thoughts on the Fenty Beauty Bronzer. I'm sure you guys can tell, but I am so happy this worked on my skin. I was not expecting this at all. You guys know my whole story behind it, but I just didn't think it would show up on my skin. And the fact that it looks so nice on the skin, is not too red. It's a very nice brown neutral bronzer. It is absolutely beautiful, you guys, and I do recommend trying it out. Now, the other shade, Mocha Mommy, is a very nice, beautiful red bronzer, but I know on my skin it was too red, you guys. Like, I wish I could show you guys what it looked like, but I don't have all the money in the world to buy the bronzers and show you guys. But it's a very nice, deep bronzer. But I just know that throughout the day, once my foundation mixes in with my oils and whatnot, it's gonna be a very red, orangey, just mess on my skin, and I didn't want that at all. For deeper skin tones, I think it will look beautiful. I'm not sure how it'll work as a bronzer, but at the same time, if you want to use it as blush, you can definitely do that. So what I'm going to do now is give you guys some swatches, and I do have the Bobbi Brown bronzer in the shade Deep and the Huda Toasted bronzer from Benefit and the Fenty Beauty bronzer. I'm going to show you guys what these look like side by side because these three bronzers I use all the time and every single day. So let me show you guys what it looks like on the skin. So these are the swatches right here, and the top one is a Bobbi Brown Deep bronzer. This is a very nice, like, red, just neutral bronzer on the skin. I think it's absolutely beautiful. The Benefit Toasted bronzer, for some reason, I thought it was a red-based bronzer. This is a very dark bronzer, you guys. Like, I didn't notice what it looked like on the skin, but it's a very nice deep bronzer. And the last one is the Fenty bronzer, and y'all can tell it's a very neutral bronzer on the skin. It's not as red as the Bobbi Brown bronzer, but nonetheless, you guys, everything is just so beautiful. So with that being said, I'm so glad that Fenty came out with 8 shades, you guys. Like, that is a lot of shades. I don't think a lot of people understand that. When it comes to bronzers, I don't see that in high-end and drugstore. Like, you don't see all those options at all. So I really do appreciate that. And I think they need one more shade between Coco and Mocha Mommy. One more shade in between. I think that'd be very, very good. And also they need some deeper, darker shades for Nima and those who are darker than me. So I don't know. I think the whole launch is a very good launch. I love how soft these are. They're so buttery and pigmented, and they're absolutely beautiful on the skin. But with that being said, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know down below what shade you're picking up. Is it Coco? Is it Mocha Mommy? Or any of the other shades? Let me know down below. But I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, your way out, and I'll see you guys in my next one.